What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here, and welcome to the Geek Lounge. In today's video, we've got another unboxing. This parcel here from the Funko Shop, funkoeurope.com. So let's not waste any time, and let's get into it. And now, if memory serves me, there are 3 pops in here that I'm not going to be showing off. Mainly because I want to collect the whole kind of set, the whole wave, and then do a full review of them. But, you know, I'll still show you what they are. We just won't be taking a closer look at them. And, ooh, I have to say, this is like the second or third parcel now. I mean, I won't show you because it's going to kind of spoil what's in here, even though we're going to see in a second what's in here. But I think it's like the second or third package now that's not, well, maybe I'm being a bit unfair saying it's not well packed, because it's pretty tightly packed, but there's not really any kind of wrapping or, you know, anything like that. Well, the only wrapping we've got is this, which, oh yeah, I think I do know what this is. I mean, I'll show this off quickly as well, because I'm not going to be opening this today either. It is the Groot soda. If you guys have been watching, I've mentioned it a couple of times. I'm going to be doing a big soda video once we've collected 50 of them. Little bit of a rip-off, little bit of a homage, homage, don't know why I struggle saying that word, to Tristan from Top Pops as well. He kind of did that really big video. I think it was like 100 sodas. He maybe had like 50, it could have been 51, 52 in the end, kind of unique sodas. I want to get 50 unique sodas to, you know, open up, show off, see how many chases we get. So that's one to add. I think we're up to about 22 now, so we're nearly halfway. But yeah, that was, I think this is new, right? Groot Guardians of the Galaxy, 12,500 pieces. I think, was the chase him angry or something? I'm trying to remember. I think it's maybe angry. International edition as well. So that was the only thing that was kind of wrapped. No other wrapping. Again, it's fairly tightly packed though, to be honest. And I kind of know a little bit what I'm talking about in terms of packing and wrapping. I did work in the removals industry for nearly 20 years. Over 20 years, that's kind of pushing it a bit. But yeah, guys, the 3 pops that I kind of picked up that I'm not going to show off, they are all from The Witcher. We have Ciri there. We also have Jaskier. This is the kind of common edition in his red coat. And last but not least, and I was about to say interestingly enough, is that really the right word? The Geralt here is actually upside down, and this now is possible to get a chase edition. My chase luck has been, you know, pretty hot, on fire, whatever you want to call it as of late, especially from Funko Europe. So let me show you guys off first. Yeah, that is the back. Did I get the chase? I'm not too sure, can't really tell. The artwork on the back suggests not the chase. But you know what, I'm not so bothered. I do like the chase, it's just where he's got the kind of darker eyes after taking one of the, I forget the word now, potion. It's not, well it is a potion, but I think there's a different word for it, especially from the games anyway. I don't know if they go into the show too much. Let me just, you know what, get rid of this, oh, for a second there, because probably is blocking the microphone a bit as well. So yeah, let me just show those off to you guys again. Jaskier, Geralt and Ciri, all the commons. For some reason Yennefer was actually not or is still under Notify Me, the kind of coming soon section on funkoeurope.com, although I do know she is available on EMP. I'll certainly be picking her up. I love The Witcher. Those are the 3. There is, of course, as I said, well, let me show you the back actually. Doesn't have any of the exclusives on there. It is just that common Yennefer, which I'll certainly be getting as soon as it drops on funkoeurope.com. I mean, I could order it off EMP. EMP is a little more expensive. They're only a couple of quid, but you know, figured I'll just wait till it drops on funkoeurope.com. There are also the exclusives. You have like the blue coat Jaskier. Obviously, I didn't mention actually the Geralt is the chase. Well, I kind of mentioned it right at the beginning, but he kind of has the dark kind of things under his eyes, the kind of wider skin. So yeah, exclusives. There is the blue suited Jaskier. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I think it was Tesco over here in the UK who that was going to be exclusive to. There is the Battle Yennefer, which is exclusive to Hive, which well, I was a little bit disappointed, to be honest. Like, not much that I have against Hive. It's like a £20 pop on there to pre-order, and you're kind of like, the book's a million. you can kind of get that for like 22, 23 pounds sort of imported from the US. So I'm kind of like, well, maybe I should just go for the US stickered edition, especially if like a sale or anything kind of pops up, you know, you'd probably be able to get that cheaper than with that boring old special edition sticker. And then I'm trying to think, there's Geralt with Roach as well. Yeah, really can't remember who that is exclusive to in the UK. I know it's Walmart in the US. I have actually pre-ordered that version from Danny and Jazz with the Walmart sticker. I think that comes in February. I think all of these, at least in terms of dropping in retail stores, are kind of dropping mid to late February. You know, when things come on the Funko Shop, you know, on FunkoEurope.com, it's normally about 2 to 4 weeks after they've dropped on there, where they then come into stores. Sometimes everything kind of gets dropped at the same time, but typically it comes on the Funko Shop first and then kind of goes into stores, like I said, 2 to 4 weeks later. So we'll get the rest of these and then do a full kind of review on this full set. And although I expect more announcements for Pops from this show, I figured we'd show them off because there are only 2 currently available. That is Boba Fett and Fennec Shand from the book of Boba Fett show, guys. I'm quite enjoying it. I've seen like a lot of people have been saying that they're kind of not happy with the portrayal of Boba Fett and where the character's kind of going, and I can kind of understand that to an extent. But you know what? Let's let the show finish. Let's kind of see where it's finally going to go before we kind of, you know, say anything else. Let's just reserve judgments till it's finished, because hey, it might have a big old bang of a finish. You know, for sure, you know, The Mandalorian season 1 and season 2 I do find, you know, a bit more entertaining. I kind of liked it more than the Book of Boba Fett, but I am still enjoying the show nonetheless. And like I said, I do expect more figures to come from the show. I am a little bit surprised that, you know, we actually haven't had any announcements just yet. It kind of seems with the, you know, like the Marvel shows, the MCU shows, that, you know, you get a figure announced every week, whereas with the kind of Star Wars shows, they just announce one kind of big wave once the show's actually finished. Maybe it's like a deal or something to avoid spoilers, who knows. But yeah, these are the only 2, like I said, in the set. You do get the Boba Fett and Fennec Shand on the throne as well, but I do believe that's actually a Mandalorian pop, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's coming out very soon as well, but it kind of was like from that end scene. Well, I say it's from the end scene of Mandalorian, or the after credit scene, but he kind of sits in the throne throughout the Book of Boba Fett as well. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see when that comes out, whether it has the Mandalorian or the Book of Boba Fett writing on it. But right now, guys, let's take a closer look at these 2 figures. And as always, we go with ladies first. Fennec Shand here, played by Ming-Na Wen, and I actually really like this pop, kind of more so than the Mandalorian version where she's just kind of standing up. I think, is she holding the same kind of weapon? I think she is. I can't entirely remember. I haven't actually picked that one up just yet. But this kind of kneeling pose, I really do like it. The outfit there, pretty cool. We've got some, well, I was about to say gold, but I guess in more bronze actually, right? And that kind of decor there on her outfit as we are swinging around. I love the kind of bits they've done there with the hair. I wouldn't even know what you would kind of call that. Are they really plaits, or is it coloured plaits? Is that what it is? They're almost kind of dreadlock-ish. Again, I mentioned it several times. I'm kind of describing hairstyles. I probably should learn, because Funko Pops have hairstyles, right? But I always use the excuse that I have no hair, so why should I know really what hairstyles are all about? But I really do like the job they've done. A lot of detail there in the hair, the ponytail, the kind of dreads and plaits, and, you know, that's what I'm going to go with anyway, if that's what they are, as we are coming back round to the front here again. Really nice kind of detail there on the scar. I do kind of like that. Like I said, the kneeling pose there with the rifle. It's just a really, really cool pop. I know I say cool all the time, but yeah, this one is cool. I really do like it. And now on to Boba Fett, guys, and this is probably the cleanest Boba Fett figure there is, because of course he has cleaned up the armour, although there are a few scuffs there still on it as we are going around. Kind of double gunning, if that's a good term to use, with 2 guns there. I guess one's got kind of obviously a pistol there in his right hand. In the left hand, is that more like a rifle that he's just kind of holding down? Maybe a kind of shotgun style. Who knows what it is? Well, probably some people do. If you do, let me know down below in the comments section as we are going around here. As I said, cleaner armour. He's kind of got the, again, I don't know what you call it. It's kind of not like the flight suit underneath anymore, is it? He's kind of got this more black padding and things like this, and this kind of, I guess, is it because he spent time with the Tusken Raiders and that? Is that why he's kind of got this black stuff now underneath and this kind of robe almost kind of coming out of the back there? We've got the jetpack there, kind of different colour, different variations than we have seen in previous Boba Fett figures. As we continue going around, we've got the Mythosaur there, as we should always expect, on the shoulder pauldron. As for the helmet, still that bullet hole there. You know, still question mark, was it Cad Bane who gave him that? We know that deleted scene from the Clone Wars before the show then eventually came back. I kind of hope that gets touched upon a bit more and we maybe might see Cad Bane pop up at some point. Who knows if we will. But yeah, it's just really cool. You know, I don't really know what else much I can say about it. It is Boba Fett, who is cool. Who doesn't like the Fett? Very cool. Very happy to add it to the collection. And now there is only one more thing left in this parcel, guys, but it is so cool. It's something I've been waiting for a long time to kind of come out and get my hands on so I can have a closer look at it. It is the South Park Elementary with PC Principal. Look at that, guys. Very, very cool. Let me give you guys a quick look on the back as well. That kind of includes the new wave of figures, which, you know, this was included in that wave. It's the figures from the Stick of Truth. So you've got Grand Wizard Cartman, High Elf King Kyle, Paladin Butters, and Ranger Stan Marshwalker. They'll kind of go with the Princess Kenny figure. That already exists. But yeah, guys, like I said, I've been waiting for this for quite a long time. It was announced, I want to say, a good 6-7 months ago. We finally got it. Let's now take a closer look at it. And just to cut the tape off here at the bottom, guys, I actually noticed it was the same with the Grogu figure where he's using the Force. I don't know if you guys can really tell. These boxes are a lot flimsier. Is this something they're now doing, you know, with these bigger figures, the Pop Towns, the 6 inches and so? I just don't know if you can tell that. Let me grab the Boba Fett one. These ones are a lot more kind of sturdy. I don't know if you can... I really don't want to bend it to cause damage to it, but if you guys kind of know what I mean, it's kind of like... It just feels thinner to me. I don't really know how else to describe it, but you know what? I thought I'd just show that off. I thought I saw something interesting there, but it just literally says Pop Town. Let's now take a closer look at this one. And we'll start with PC Principal, guys, and I really, really do like this figure. I do have to say, you know, when PC Principal was first introduced, I was kind of a bit like, not sure if I like this character. You know, when a show's been going on for a long time and they then start to kind of introduce new characters, I get it, they're trying to freshen things up, but you're kind of like, I don't really know anything about you, and I kind of feel they're now leaving some of these other characters behind. But I do have to say PC Principal really, really grew on me. You know, I really do like the character. He's very funny. He's now, of course, with Strong Woman. He has, you know, PC babies and all of that. Very, very cool. As we are kind of going around, we're already at the back here. You know, not much to say. He's blue shirt, khaki pants, black shoes. He's got his kind of normal, is it blonde? He's kind of like, well, gingery blondie, strawberry blonde, is that a good word to use? Good description. As we are coming back round now, he's got those big old glasses. You really can't see the eyes, which, you know, it's true to nature in the cartoon. Although we do see his eyes at some point, right? I think they're like really, really small when he has the glasses off. They've kind of done the mouth there. You know, it's pretty unique in terms of a Funko Pop to have that kind of mouth. We don't really see that too often. As well as the goatee, I love how they've kind of done that. It's not just kind of printed on. It literally is an extra kind of piece there that kind of comes down off of his chin. Really cool. I just love the look at this figure. He's got the kind of come at me bro kind of PC Principal kind of pose as we've seen. Muscular, chest kind of puffed out. It's just a really, really cool pop. And speaking of cool, and I know I need to get some more words in my descriptive vocabulary, but look at this, guys. This is, well, let's say awesome then, because that's what it is. South Park Elementary, the Pop Town, the American flag there. Even that's kind of done in that, well, they kind of say it in kind of the warning, viewer discretion, like crappy drawings and impersonations and all that thing. So the flag there was also kind of a bit, it's not perfect, let's put it that way. As we are going around, nothing really there too much on the side as we are getting around to the back. I guess these are the doors that kind of lead out to the playground, you know, for recess and whatnot. You know, I guess there's not too much going on. I do love the snow effect though on the roof there. Some of it's kind of almost like dropping down. That's pretty cool. You know, even the little bits of snow there on the door frame, that's also because snow is kind of going round as well. You know, we're kind of coming back to this other side as well. I don't really know what that thing is there. Is that like an electrical box or whatever else that is? Snow covered as well. As we are coming back round to the front there, guys, the South Park Elementary sign there over the main doors. Again, the kind of snow coming down, the American flag. As I said, you kind of have a little bit of the grass there. I guess is that because they go and like kind of raise the flag, so the snow is not as prevalent kind of around the base of the pole there. That's pretty cool. The flag is also a little bit flimsy, I have to say, so do be careful, guys, with that one, because I feel that could break off pretty easily. But yeah, as I said, cool, awesome, love it, huge South Park fan. Really hope, well, definitely going to be getting the rest of the figures in that wave, and really hope we get more South Park figures in the future. And that is going to do it for today's video, guys. Not a particularly long one. You know, we didn't take a closer look at the Witcher figures, but some pretty cool things nonetheless. That Witcher video, as I said, stay tuned. It's going to come as soon as the full wave is released and I can show it all off. Guys, first and foremost, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. It is much appreciated. Hope you did enjoy this video. If so, be sure to give it a like. Drop some comments below. What did you guys enjoy most with what I got in this box, this parcel today? What have you guys also received recently? As always, if you are enjoying the content, make sure you are subscribed and enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any of our future content. Lots more to come. Guys, thanks again for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds!